This is a Dragon Blazer production.
Do another podcast, even though we don't want to. Life sucks already as it is, and we've got nothing better to do. The podcasting's going kind of far, don't you think I am right? Rather much on junk food and watch Animaniacs tonight.
Hey, are you kids making another song about complaining about the podcast?
Hey, no attention to the man in the background.
Hey!
There's more lyrics in this!
Get back in your cage!
Script! Guys, a script!
Universal Pictures and Imagine Entertainment invite you to experience the magic of the classic story as it comes to life like you've never seen before. In a place where the Christmas spirit is everywhere.
Have the best Christmas ever!
Well, almost everywhere.
Counting down the Christmas clock. Oh, young baseball.
Yes, this Christmas music. It's joyful and triumphant.
Jim Carrey is
The Grinch. I must stop this Christmas from coming.
from Universal Pictures
But what would I wear? Ho-ho!
and Imagine Entertainment.
Forgot about the reindeer. Action! Brilliant!
Mr. Grinch, I myself am having some Yuletide doubts.
Don't care.
Maybe if you can reunite with the Who's and be a part of Christmas.
Maybe if you can reunite with the Who's and be a part of Christmas.
Grow up!
If you think you know the whole story,
What if it's all just a misunderstanding?
This could change my entire outlook on life.
Really?
No.
you don't know Grinch.
This is nuts! I'm going to throw up, and then I'm going to die!
Jim Carrey in a Ron Howard film. The Grinch.
Oh, somebody's fabulous!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Juvenile Jurisdiction of Judgment. Man, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? I am your host, Dad, and my two co-hosts, we have my lovely daughter.
I can certainly assume that your name is not Dad. I'm sorry, I'm not your daughter.
That's not his daughter. I'm his daughter. Well, hello.
I am Mr. Father.
And I can surely say that I'm here. My name is Xavier. Hello there.
Hello, Xavier, and, of course, my daughter, Raina.
Yeah, because I didn't get to properly introduce myself, brother.
That's not fair. You get two.
Mm-hmm.
So, children, kids.
Kids.
All right.
Almost an adult.
How was your Christmas this year?
It was fantabulous.
It was very...
Fantabulous.
It was festive.
I sounded like Brain when I said that. It was fantabulous.
The same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Take over the world.
Fantabulously.
Fantabulous.
All right, so you guys had a good Christmas?
Yes, it was very festive.
Awesome. All right, so today we are going to talk about the I believe it's 2000. Let me double check.
We're going back to the days of Halo.
This movie just came real close to being too new for us to cover. Yep, it was 2000's How the Grinch Stole Christmas is what we watched this week.
Yep.
That is correct.
Yep, that is correct. We watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I mean, not to spoil anything, but I love this movie.
It was the Grinch one.
I mean,
or the Jim Carrey one, the Grinch one.
The original still holds a special place in my heart. But I think Jim Carrey does a fantastic job as the Grinch.
I remember this one girl always saying, like, when I made this weird smile, and she would just give this weird look at me and say, "You look just like the Grinch or something." And I don't see any real relation between me and the Grinch, but I don't know.
That was
I make a weird smile, and apparently everybody thinks I'm weird.
That was a road to nothing. It was a dead end.
Yeah, I know.
I find myself relating a lot to the Grinch because every Christmas I try to find a way to stop this Christmas thing from coming.
You do not. You just
every
yell
single
bah humbug.
time. Bah humbug.
You cannot relate to the Grinch if all you do to stop Christmas is say bah humbug.
And meanwhile, the Grinch goes as far as eating an onion. Raw.
I've done that.
Raw?
Daddy, you cannot relate to the Grinch.
Just whole, like, take a bite.
It wasn't a great idea, but I've done it.
I mean, the Grinch enjoys the onions. He likes them.
He also likes bottles.
Yeah, he eats glass. He's a Grinch.
That's right. He's the Grinch.
He's a different breed.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, we all know the cliche.
We are a hero.
Or whatever it's called.
So, The Grinch is a movie about a Grinch. I guess we don't really know what he is. He's a big green furry thing.
I always thought that he was just a who with a birth defect.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because he still
he's a who that's a what that we don't really know what the Grinch is. He's the Grinch.
He grows weird hair out of him since the day he was born, apparently.
And he's green, but he still has that who nose, so I think he's just a who with a birth defect. Like
I think that's just because that's how Dr. Seuss draws. That's just his art style. Anyways, but The Grinch is a movie about a Grinch who tries to steal Christmas because he hates all the noise. And you know what? That's fair.
Yeah. Noise is
and all the annoying Christmas songs and you know, actually I do like the Christmas food. I do like Christmas food.
Yeah, me too.
The Christmas feast.
And all the presents, that ends up in his trash.
Yep.
So he tries to steal Christmas. Takes it away. Until he recognizes that Christmas, perhaps, doesn't come from a store. Christmas, perhaps, is a little bit more.
Yeah, Daddy, you messed that up. It's okay. It's fine.
Well, in the movie, it's shown that it's Cindy Lou Who kind of like...
Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah,
Cindy Lou Who.
Well, his heart changes, though, in this movie. Jim Carrey does an amazing job with his acting. He acts like he's having a heart attack.
I mean, I think I would, too, if my heart grew 3 sizes in my chest. It would kind of hurt. Anyways.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, if you haven't seen The Grinch, any version of The Grinch, what are you doing with your life?
I don't...
They're probably Grinch themselves.
They even have a new one that I'm not exactly as big of a fan of, but they have a new one.
Yeah,
that just came out.
The new one's pretty nice, though. I've watched the new one.
I like this one so much better.
They've got a live-action version, they've got an animated version, they've got a 3D animated version. The Grinch deserves nothing less.
They also have a Grinch musical that just came out that I have not watched yet.
Father Dear thinks that the newer Grinch is bad because the newer Grinch is too nice to Max.
I think he's just too nice in general. Like I want that's what I love about Jim Carrey. He just starts doing pranks that just to be a dick or a jerk.
Jerry duty, blackmail, Jerry duty.
Jerry duty.
Exactly. Or like when
Eviction notice.
One of my favorite scenes is when he is the bikers are coming by and he's like, oh no, it seems like someone has vandalized your bikes.
And then
he has a
wrench and then
he has a saw.
He's got a saw behind him because it was him. Jim Carrey was just made for this role. He's fantastic as the Grinch.
Man, he doesn't even appear in a lot of movies. I loved him in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And that movie was decent.
I liked it. I liked the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
I liked it too.
Alright, so let's start this out with...
But like, who makes a movie where you floss?
What?
Never mind.
Anyways.
Let's start out with who was your favorite character in The Grinch?
Grinch.
Yeah, it's the Grinch. I think it's the Grinch for all of us. Who is your favorite non-main character?
Probably the Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch is everyone's favorite. So who's your favorite that isn't the Grinch or Cindy Lou Who? Because I feel like Cindy Lou Who is also a main character.
Yeah, if she sings in it, she's the main character.
That's right. Where are you, Christmas?
What about Cindy's father?
You like Cindy's father?
He's a pretty great guy. He was actually just innocent through the whole movie. He was like a guy who went with the flow. I relate to that person so much, except for the nose. I don't smell that bad.
Except for the nose. Yeah. Alright. So, Cindy Lou Who's father. What about you, Raina?
I don't really like anybody else other than the Grinch and Cindy Lou Who, but, Max?
Max?
Oh, yes, Max.
I'll give you Max.
Yay, Max.
Why is Max your favorite?
Because he's a cute little puppy, and he has to deal with the Grinch's crap.
And he actually does.
Yeah, he does.
My favorite side character, I think, is actually the mayor's assistant, played by Clint Howard.
Oh. Yeah.
Him just brown-nosing through the whole thing. I liked his character. His character is pretty fun in the movie. But yeah, there's a lot of good. But for the most part, this movie's all about the Grinch.
Yeah.
All about the Grinch. Who is your least favorite character?
Oh, I know. The mayor.
Raina? The mayor?
I mean, the mayor sucked pretty bad. It's the mayor, but I also want to mention, God, is that one girl's just really weirdly horny for hairy people.
Okay.
Fair enough.
What do you call that? Zoophilia? Or
no, she just likes the Grinch. She likes him.
He looks like an animal.
Yeah, but she likes his personality. Maybe
that's good.
So I'm gonna go with my least favorite. I actually like the mayor. He's right up there. I debated on him over the assistant, but I like the assistant just a little bit more. I don't like him. Like I think he's a fun, good character. Like he's a good villain in the show. I agree with Xavier's choice. I didn't really like the woman who was in love with the Grinch.
The cat is licking itself right in front of us.
Okay, just ignore the cat.
I can't ignore the cat. He's right in front of my face.
Let's ignore the cat and go with, what was your favorite scene from this movie?
Oh, I know it. Hello? Raising my hand.
Okay.
The part where where the Grinch is in the letter thing and he's going, jury duty, blackmail, jury duty, eviction notice, jury duty. That one, because it's hilarious.
That's a great scene. How about you, Xavier?
Woof woof. I have to say the part where he's in the. I have to say the part where he's in the lair. When he's in his Grinch's lair, and he's just like, showing the audience just how lonely he is, miserable he is, and how content he is with it. Like it does show some personality to the Grinch, but like my favorite part of that scene though was like with him screaming, "Hello, hello, hello." I'm an idiot. You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. Yeah, those are good parts. So I'm going to be more specific. I'm kind of agreeing with Xavier in a way, except for, well, first off, I think the easy answer would be the Grinch or Jim Carrey singing, "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch."
That's him?
Yeah, he sings the song.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I love the song, and I love him singing it.
What, do you think that Jim Carrey's not a good singer?
No,
so,
I just didn't know it was him.
So if we're going to ask, there's a couple songs in this, so I guess we can ask what our favorite song is, too. And obviously it's You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Unless you liked Where Are We Christmas or Wahoo Doors.
I like You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, because I always thought that Where Are You Christmas was like really bad.
Really?
Yeah. I feel bad for saying that because I know Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah.
But I thought it was
You're
really
as
bad.
cuddly as a cactus. You're as Hey, don't hit my wrist.
Charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
Thank you, Father.
You're a bad banana with a greasy
black
heel. Okay.
Back to podcast.
So, what I'm going to actually say my favorite scene is the scene where he's looking through his schedule.
Yeah, I knew that was your favorite one. It's like, dinner with myself. I can't miss that again.
6:30, dinner with myself. I can't cancel again. But if I move the self-loathing to 9, I can lay back and wallow in self-pity. But what will I wear?
I love that scene too.
That scene is my favorite. I love that scene. I relate to that scene so much.
Daddy, you don't relate to the Grinch. Gosh dang it.
I do relate to the Grinch.
Yes, you can. Dad is miserable all the time, Raina.
That's right.
Anyway, you'll only be miserable. You'll only be
and
more miserable.
Sometimes I have to cancel dinner with myself.
You'll only be more miserable if you think about how miserable you are.
That's why there's a ledger to remind me how miserable I am.
And that's why nobody feels bad for the Grinch except for Sandy Lou Who, because he wallows by himself. He has self-pity.
But there's so many good scenes in this.
And like Bobby says from Supernatural, "Oh, grow up, princess." I love it when he does that too. Anyways, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine.
Now, this was a hard one to ask you guys. Is there any technology that you found different? Because
that's really hard. Yeah, that's really hard to decide because it's like a fictional town in general, and
it's all made with Dr. Seuss type inventions and stuff. So there's really nothing here that is in the real world that you missed out on because you're young.
Yeah. So, yep.
So can we just skip that?
So yeah, there's really nothing.
Saber's petting the cat and got bit in the head. That's what happens.
What? I'm allowed to pet the cat.
Couple things for this movie is number one, Jim Carrey said he'll never do this type of movie again.
What?
He hated. It took forever to put the
I watched
makeup and the stuff on, and he just was like, no, because I'm pretty sure they probably wanted to try to do like there's Grinch in that Cat in the Hat book, and there's other stuff, and Jim Carrey's like, nope.
Yeah, I watched a documentary, and apparently like he was feeling really claustrophobic in the suit and stuff, so like he sometimes I don't know, it was a struggle, so I can't imagine being able to do that, and he had to go through hours of putting it on and taking it off, so yeah, I don't blame him.
Oh my gosh, so I didn't know this. When the Grinch pulls the sheet off of the table, all the silverware was scripted to fall off with the sheet. Jim Carrey pulled the sheet off so well that when nothing came off, he went back and ruined the table, which I freaking love. that scene, and I cannot believe that's not how it was meant to be. That was a screw-up because he did it so well.
I'm so glad that they kept that and that he did, like, he was so professional, he didn't laugh about it. And, like, he just went back and did, I love that scene.
Those, my friends, are called happy accidents.
I just think that's hilarious because he's, like, so super mad. He's like, I wanted to take it down. So he, like, goes back and, like...
I just felt like it just embodied the Grinch so well that he's... Because if you get technical, he's very strong. He's very skilled at a lot of things.
Yeah.
He just does things just to be a jerk.
Exactly. So he's, like, going back. He's like, ugh, and just ruins everything. Yeah, that's perfect. I love that.
Yeah, it was... Oh, and, he's... I guess Jim Carrey's accent in The Grinch is based off Sean Connery. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so... Also, did you know that the Grinch originally wasn't green?
What color was he? Yellow?
Black.
Oh.
In the original book, he was black. They turned him green for the cartoon.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever actually read the book, have I?
Me neither.
I don't think I have either. I've never read the book.
I didn't even know it was a book.
I cannot believe that I've gone through life never reading How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but I've never read it. So, there's a few famous people in this movie.
Hold up! The kitty is now sitting on his buttocks.
That's what we are doing right now.
Yeah, but like he's a cat, and it's really weird.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta fit that in the podcast. This is
I'm just giving the people life updates. I'm just giving the people the life updates of a cat. He's sitting on his buttocks.
And now he's about to lick his leg again.
Sitting on his buttocks.
And now he's about to lick his leg again.
This is what I call the chicken leg. No, yeah, well, this is sideways chicken leg. The one that our cat does at home, he, like, sticks it up. And then that's the chicken leg.
We may never see this kind of nature ever again. This is so majestic.
Something to treasure. He's licking his foot. Oh, I bothered him somehow. I swear.
Okay, this isn't the what is the cat licking at this present time podcast. Let's
Is the cat's tongue like purple?
No. Anyways, so who do you recognize from this movie?
Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah.
Obviously Jim Carrey. I'm sure you guys know many things that he was in.
I don't know anyone else.
Didn't you say that like the one girl, not Mayor Mayhew, but his like wife later?
Oh, Christine Baranski.
Is that somebody I know?
She's been in a few things. Let's looky here. She has been in.
Oh, poor Tigger.
She was in. She was in The Big Bang Theory.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Because you guys were talking about how she was, Leonard's mom. Yeah. And I recognized her from that.
Yeah, she was in that. She's been in Mamma Mia. A couple other famous musicals.
Well, I think that's about all I know, actually.
Yeah. Is there anyone you recognized?
Absolutely not.
Well, there's a couple famous.
That was a very
the
dramatic
dog Max
yawn.
is played by Kelly.
Oh yeah. Max is actually a girl dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Kelly is a girl dog. So, like, Max is not Max. Max is Kelly.
Mayor Augustus Mayhew is Jeffrey Tambor,
yep.
Which I'm guessing you guys probably don't recognize him too much.
We don't recognize
He was very
people
famous
by
from
names.
Arrested Development and many other... He's been around for a long time. So, he's been around for a long time. Molly Shannon plays Betty Lou Who, the mom. She is most famous from... She's been in a lot of comedies. She's most famous as one of a Saturday Night Live alumni.
Oh.
She was on Saturday Night Live, and probably her most famous movie that she starred in was Superstar.
Super freak. Super freak. Super freak.
You got Clint Howard, who was the mayor's, assistant.
Your favorite. Oh. person?
He was, he's famous. He's Ron Howard's brother. Ron Howard is the person who directed this movie.
Wow.
Clint Howard is his brother. His most famous roles are Apollo 13 and The Waterboy.
Oh, that's...
Who's Paco in The Waterboy.
Wow.
Mindy Sterling is in this movie. She's famous for being Frau Verbissina in the Austin Powers series.
Cool.
Here's kind of sad. 8-year-old Grinch was...
Yeah. I watched a documentary, or like not a documentary. Documentaries are boring, but I watched a video, and
So you've chosen death.
Yep. Well, I know what Daddy's about to say. So.
That he died 2 years after this movie came out?
Yes. And
yeah,
it was
he was very small. He was actually born the same year I was born.
Oh.
He died at age 20. He was 18 when he did The Grinch.
Oh. Wait. When he did the baby Grinch?
Uh-huh. He was considered one of the smallest actors. He's a little person.
Oh. I was like, what? How? What?
You think they put an actual baby in all that makeup?
No, I thought they put a toddler or something.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Nope, it's a little person.
Oh.
Someone you might
Little
recognize.
Person is actually more insulting than
No,
midget.
it's not. They were.
Someone you may recognize, Raina.
Yes, it is.
Raina. Someone you may recognize is T.J. Thine. He played Stu Luhu.
Oh.
Do you know who?
Yeah, Stu is the dad. Right? No. Oh, no. It's
I
one
think
of the
that was
girls.
one of the sons.
Oh. Yeah.
Do you know who T.J. Thine is?
Nope. Not by name.
Does the name Jack Hodgins remind you of anyone?
Nope.
From Bones?
Who
is he in
don't
Bones?
think I've ever watched Bones.
You don't recognize him from Bones?
No, I don't remember him from Bones.
Oh, well,
You wouldn't know Zibber.
He's Jack Hodgins from Bones.
Daddy and I kind of watched it a little bit.
Yeah, Raina watched Bones with me. I thought she would recognize.
I didn't recognize him. We haven't watched Bones in a while.
Fair enough. All right, so, and as you guys all know, I'm sure, this was a Dr. Seuss book that became a 1966 holiday special, which is still near and dear to my heart.
Yep.
Based on those, Grinch is a fantastic series of movies.
Yep.
So, let's get to it.
Get to what?
We're going to find out. We're going to get your scores.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was like, we just got to it.
So, Xavier, we're going to start with you. What is your letter grade for The Grinch?
A.
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 Nice. Very good score. Very good score. So, you really, really like this movie?
Yes.
A+.
Raina? A+.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? We forgot.
What?
What was your least favorite scene in this movie?
Oh. You're not gonna make me do this. I'm drawing a blank.
You're drawing a blank.
Yes. Why'd you say that so professionally? You're drawing a blank.
I'd say the scene with Cindy Lou Who and her singing.
Oh, yeah. That's probably my least favorite, too.
Fair enough. I think my least favorite scene... I'm going to feel bad now that I know that the actor died 2 years later, but I didn't care for the baby Grinch scenes.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go, for my letter grade, I'm going to give this an A.
Yay.
I think this is a very fun movie. I love this movie. I watch it almost every Christmas. It's The Grinch. I just love it. Love The Grinch in this movie. So here is the Rotten Tomatoes score for The Grinch.
Blech.
It is certified rotten with a 49% tomato meter.
What does that mean?
that means only 49% out of 100 likes this movie.
Oh my gosh! We're gonna have to go kill some people.
No, let's not threaten the lives of people on the podcast.
Okay, but like, how could you not like?
Can't we just beat them up and maim them instead?
Sure. The people who don't like this movie are the people who dislike Jim Carrey, or who don't like stupid comedies. In which case, they shouldn't watch it.
Fair enough. Now, the audience score is slightly better. 56% of the audience likes this movie.
Okay.
So this is probably the lowest scoring movie that we've done, I think.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So, we're going to read a...
That means that we're smarter than most people.
That's right. Exactly.
That's right.
So, we're going to read a positive short review and a negative short review.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's see. Which one of these people do we want to do? I want to find someone I know. I don't recognize any of these people. So we are going to go with Time Out. He's a top critic on here. He said on June 24th, 2006, this cinematic candy floss honors the Seussian universe by satirizing our own. And Carrey's comic tornado of a performance is a triumph. And most people praise Jim Carrey's performance. In fact, from what I've noticed, most people liked Carrey's performance as the Grinch. However, they said that it's not enough to save this movie.
No. This movie doesn't need saved. It's great.
I don't know what's so bad about this movie that everybody hates. I know a few bad stuff about it, but no movie's perfect. Bunch of jerks.
Well, I mean, everybody has their own opinion.
I know.
This is what Nathan Rabin from AV Club, another top critic, says. Director Ron Howard aims for the beautifully stylized mayhem of Frank Tashlin and Tim Burton, but he comes closer to the clamorous, headache-inducing visual overkill of Joel Schumacher's Batman movies.
Oh my gosh! Holy moly! He, killed two birds with one stone. Like a really, really hateful stone.
Dude, you criticize one movie, it's one thing to hate on The Grinch, it's another thing to hate on freaking Batman, though.
No, wait a minute. In fairness, do you know what the Joel Schumacher Batman films are?
No.
It's Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, which are considered some of the worst Batman movies.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well,
they're pretty
okay.
good.
The Batman and Robin is a... I enjoy it as the delightful train wreck that it is, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was the worst person to pick as Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is supposed to be this intelligent scientist, not this muscle-bound freak. Which I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Don't get me wrong. That's not a knock on Arnold Schwarzenegger because I love Arnold. However, he was not the right person for the role as Mr. Freeze.
Boop. Well, that person who offended this movie, they hit two birds with one stone, and it was a hateful stone and two very innocent birds. It's cruel. It's cruel. Oh my gosh, Saber.
Yeah, well, I mean, I recognize them as... I still enjoy them, but they're not good movies.
Okay.
But I do love this movie, and I definitely disagree with them on that. But, so, that is what Rotten Tomatoes say. IMDb has this rated as 6.2 out of 10. So that's not terrible. I mean, it's a little better than Rotten Tomatoes. But yeah, I love this movie. I love The Grinch. I love Jim Carrey's portrayal of The Grinch. It's a awesome movie. Screw what everybody else says.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, then I think that's about all that we have.
Cats say bye.
Meow.
Meow. The cat is
Meow.
now sitting down like a normal kitty.
Nope.
Except
He's
Xavier.
just waiting for Xavier to.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, he went in for the kill.
He's giving him the love bites.
Oh my gosh.
Love bites.
Those are play bites, Daddy, not love bites.
Oh, what did they say?
You gotta tell the difference.
I don't know. Anyways. All right, Reina, tell everyone bye.
My final
Adios, amigos.
Xavier, tell everyone bye.
Sayonara. I can speak Japanese.
Oh,
She speaks
so
Spanish.
I guess I gotta continue this trend.
Japanese ever?
I suppose I gotta continue this trend.
You
Auf
enjoy it.
Wiedersehen, everyone.
Hey, if you like that video, please like and subscribe my production company, Dragon Blazer Productions. My name is Steven. You also might know me from the Rage and Blaze show as Blaze. So please like and subscribe.